Hey, good morning. At this point, I just want to talk about adversity and friends, how friends are made in adversity. I realize that the best thing that strengthens relationship is not always the good times you have. I believe that strength the strength of the relationship is increased when you both, the partners, the friends, the colleagues, they go through adversities and actually come out of it. Adversity has its own way of strengthening relationship. So I was looking at the book of John prior to um, the death and the passion of Christ. Jesus was referred to his disciples at first. Um, um, he referred to them as friends. That should be um, verse chapter 15 of the book of John. He described them as friends. But after the resurrection in the book of John 20, I think it's John 20:17, he called them brethren, brothers. um After that whole adversity he experienced, and he realized that even after the adversity, these ones, though it it pushed them, it affected them, it was harsh on all the disciples. Some of them were almost giving up. But after his resurrection, he realized what he called them was brethren in John 20:17. And I also look at David. David was very successful because during the time when he was in the cave of Adullam, he had some men who came to meet him. And after that adversity in the cave of Adullam, they had the bond became stronger. So these men were able to help him to actually reign as a king. So David had victory almost all times because he had trusted soldiers. His soldiers were not just soldiers who are being paid to do their job. They were brothers. They were like brothers. They were like friends. So Joab was a close. He was not just a soldier that is being paid. He was actually a friend to David. I realized that adversity has its way of strengthening relationships. So one thing I want to ask, in that adversity you are in, who are those people that are close to you? Whenever you go through adversity, don't push people away from you. Those people who stick to you in adversity, they are going to graduate from just friends to brethren, to brothers, to sisters. So be careful how you treat people in adversity. It's in adversity that adversity actually reveals who we are. Adversity reveals who we are. So in adversity, treat people wisely, treat them with caution. Don't be that kind of friend who runs away, who bumps out when adversity comes. Be the one who will stand there. You see, one thing about the friends of Job, though those guys were actually taunting Job during the time of adversity, but one thing that they knew, that they were friends. They knew that Job needed us and we will be there. So when your friends are in adversity, there is something about called the gift of presence. One of the greatest gifts you can give to your friends in adversity is the gift of your presence. You can just be there. You can just be there. You might not have the whole solution. You might not have everything. You might not have the answers to all the questions, but your presence will actually make a difference. So be that friend who is always there in adversity. Be the person who will always be there in times of adversity. Have a wonderful day.